Have you ever been bothered by a lot of overthinking? If so, then watch this video till the end to learn how to take this overthinking and make it into your strength. Hello guys, welcome to Models of Excellence, where we give you tools, strategies and models to help you lead an excellent life. This is Abhishek, founder and CEO of Rich Living Mastery. Now the model I'm about to tell you is from scientists. Why scientists? Let me ask you this. If Newton was sitting under the tree and if apple fell like the story says it does, and then instead of taking that apple and then thinking too much, what if he did not think too much about it? He just thought it's a tasty apple and he went on with his day. We probably wouldn't have had Newton's laws of gravity, Newton's laws of motion. He also gave an equation for gravity, right? Because of which science was able to accomplish a lot of things. And it happened because of overthinking. In fact, every single day, scientists, philosophers, artists, they overthink. They think more than what usual people think, which is why they're able to achieve things that other people cannot. They're able to see things, see opportunities, see solutions that other people cannot. Now that's a strength, right? But why is it working out for them and why is it not working out for you? So there are two cases in which overthinking can be a pain in the ass. That is, first instance is when if you just let your mind wander, it just overthinks on a lot of things. It just bounces from one idea to the other, to the other, to the other, to the other. And you end up feeling like you have been thinking too much. You feel overwhelmed. The second instance is where your mind is focused and stuck on thinking about things that make you feel bad. Some negative things. Now, how can you turn this into a positive thing? One simple way you can turn this into a positive strength is by redirecting it. If you can control where your overthinking goes, you will be able to think so much better. And in fact, you'll think so better that people around you will feel like you are super smart. Because you are able to think things, think of ideas, think of stuff that they are like, I never thought about it. So now, how do you redirect it? So the worst way to regulate your mind is to command your mind to focus on something. It just does not work. Now what if I told you, hey, you know what? Think about blue sky. Now you have the power to say no. And your mind can say no too. Your mind can be like, no, let me think about something else. Let me think about the shitty day you had. And it's easy to fall into that. But let me ask you this. How was the taste of the coffee when you drank last time? I got you thinking about coffee, right? How? I asked you a question. A good question. I did not ask you, can you think of coffee? I asked you, think of how did the coffee taste? I'm not really giving you a choice to say yes or no. So ask that kind of questions. For example, let's say you have some sort of a challenge in your career. Sit down and ask yourself, how can I solve this? What are the best ways to solve this? Or some questions like that. Or what is the best way to achieve this? What other jobs can I pursue? What other interests can I turn into profit or a career? And when you start asking these kind of questions, you can have a notebook in front of you, pen, pencil. You can just start writing down the ideas. You'll be surprised as to how much you actually know. That is one way to regulate it. Second way to regulate your mind, regulate your overthinking, is to do it with the help of others. This is kind of like a mastermind group where a group of people come together and discuss on few ideas. So you can get your friends who are interested in the ideas that you want to think about. Make sure that you can only think of those ideas. If it goes somewhere else, make sure that one of you will be able to bring it back to the topic. Sit down, sit there and start thinking about it, start writing it down. The beautiful thing about this is that if you sit alone and try thinking on some ideas or some questions, you may be able to hit a dead end depending on how you're feeling, whether you were very exhausted that day or whether you were just not in the mood. When you get to friends, they'll give you 1 or 2 ideas, and on those 2 ideas you'll be able to get 2 to 3 more ideas. On those ideas, your other friend will be able to get 2 to 3 more ideas. So you end up with a lot of good ideas, a lot of good thinking. And that is how overthinking can become a very, very positive strength for you. With that said, if you felt like you learned something new, leave a like and hit that subscribe button so you can get notified when we put out this Models of Excellence videos.